Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man? If you're looking for somebody to entertain you, make you laugh, you know, and many more. What's going on, man? It's your boy Kel, prettiest man alive, and I am, in fact, the guy you looking for. What's going on, man? Happy Saturday, guys. Happy Saturday. You could be anywhere in this world. You decide to come chill with your boy Kel. I appreciate that. You loyal. You special. I appreciate you. I mean it. You know? Yeah. We got some bangers today, man. We got some bangers today. Put it in the comments right now. How y'all living today? We got some bangers today, man. Listen. But before we start, you know what time it is? Shout out to the Dubby. Shout out to the Dubby. D-U-B-B-Y. Come on, man. Dubby. Real deal energy drink, man. No jitters. No jitters. You know what I'm saying? Clean. Go to dubby.com. Hey, man, listen. And when you get and you see what you like, when you scroll down there, you be like, oh, I like that. Click on it. Hit that add to my cart. Put in a discount code, my boy. You did. Capital Y, capital A, capital D, capital I, capital G, man. Get that 10% off. Get that 10% off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. It's better than zero. Remember that. It's better than paying the full price. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, we got some bangers today. And once again, because I can't never stress it enough, I appreciate you for tuning in with your boy Kel, man. Happy New Year's. It's been a year, guys. I've only been doing this for about 3 months or so I'm just having fun, man. I enjoy entertaining people. I enjoy making people laugh. I enjoy conversating. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get to our first video, man. So our first video is going to be the wildest courtroom escapes. I've seen some crazy stuff, so see if we got something going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what they got going jumping. All right. All right. Let's see what they got jumping. Shout out to Courtroom Consequences.
Whoa, where are you going?
Oh, he's Spider-Man. Put it in the comments right now, man. What's the craziest thing y'all saw in court? I don't be in court because I don't be in court because I'm not bad. No offense, though. Hey, listen. No offense to nobody. I'm just saying.
This is Gerald Hyde II, who was just convicted of drug possession at the Benton County Justice Center in Washington State. Hyde was led down the holding cell with other convicts before being taken to prison. But Hyde had other ideas.
I think that man right there need to be fired. Sir, I think you need to be fired. Because how? How you allow that? You know what I'm saying? How you allow something like that, sir? You need to be fired. Simple.
As an officer turned his back to him, Hyde slipped out and snuck back into the courtroom. He then removed his prison shirt and used it to hide the handcuffs. Hyde then made it down the hallway, ditching his noticeable prison shoes in the process.
So you telling me out of all the people, they didn't see him, they didn't see him do that? Come on, man. Somebody got to, hey, listen, somebody got to get fired. Cause how? How?
Before exiting through the lobby and making a run for it out onto the streets. But Hyde's freedom didn't last long. He was recaptured 2 hours after his escape. The 24-year-old was later convicted of second-degree escape and sentenced to 2 years and 2 months in prison. While Gerald Hyde had a nifty attempt to escape justice, what happens when a convict is so fast, even the camera can't keep up? Like in the case of Rayton Woodford, who's in Jefferson County Circuit Court for violating his probation. According to reports, the 29-year-old was previously sentenced to probation for drugs and weapon-related charges. Now, in court, Woodford's girlfriend sat just a few feet away, showing support. During the hearing, a detective took the stand.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be truthful?
That evening, he was charged with a handgun and narcotics.
And if you know, was Mr. Woodford at the time a convicted felon?
Yes, he was.
The courtroom camera remained locked on the witness stand as Judge Barry Willett announced his decision.
Probation revoked in its entirety. Mr. Woodford, I'm going to send you to serve 5 years. Good luck to you. No, ma'am.
Moments later, the unthinkable happened.
Let's keep it real, brother. You wasn't going far. It was like 3-4 cops in there, sir. Not going far.
Lock the door back up.
There was a flash across the camera as Woodford attempted to make a break for it. His girlfriend could be heard pleading him to stop.
The record will reflect that Mr. Woodford made an unsuccessful effort to escape.
Woodford's escape
Now you're
was
looking crazy.
unsuccessful. He was brought back into the courtroom
Now you're
by
looking crazy,
deputies
sir.
and arrested.
Got
As
that
Woodford
big ass
was being
shirt
ushered
on.
away, his girlfriend claimed she was pushed and her hair was pulled by a deputy during the scuffle. Judge Willett allowed her to address the court.
I didn't do anything wrong, and he didn't have to put his hands on me, period.
Okay, I've heard you.
But when she started throwing accusations at the judge himself, he lost his patience.
But you condoning that, right?
I'm not condoning any. No, wait a minute. Come back up here right now.
Okay.
Don't you tell me I'm condoning anything. I just told you what I observed. You made an effort to stop him from leaving. I appreciate that. But in the thick of it, when your boyfriend is fighting with deputies, people might get pushed out of the way.
Woodford's girlfriend faced no additional charges.
She tearfully leaves the courtroom moments later.
In contrast, Woodford faced an additional charge of second-degree escape on top of his 5-year sentence. While no
Second degree escaping? Bro, what is that? 1 second, man. Let's recess. Let's look this up, man. Okay. So this is what it is. Dang, I ain't had to zoom in like that. My fault, y'all. Second degree escape refers to the unlawful act of escaping from custody or a detention facility under specific circumstances, and it is classified as a felony in many jurisdictions. Oh my God. My Shayla. Lock him up. Simple. Lock him up.
No one was injured during Rayton Woodford's escape attempt. What happened?
What kind of name is Rayton, though? Don't come at me, Rayton. I'm just saying. What is that name, brother?
When an
What is that
officer
name,
takes
brother?
a nosedive to catch a
Okay. He care about his job.
convict. Like in the case of Nicholas Garrison, who was
Bro,
just
what?
sentenced for drug possession in Greenfield, Ohio. The 34-year-old was being prepped to be taken to prison when suddenly
No cap. He low-key moving, though. Hey. High key, that boy was moving. If we being real, hey. That boy was moving. He must have did
Let's
track
back
or
up.
something.
2 deputies were restraining Garrison to be taken to jail. However, as one of them turned away for a split second, Garrison bolted.
Oh, yeah. He used to run track or
He
something.
burst out of the courtroom and made for the stairs as a deputy took a giant leap to catch him. But Garrison managed to slip away and escape. He evaded police for a while before finally
I'm going to keep it a band with you. Ain't no job I care enough unless they paying me big guala to be jumping and almost break my neck. He could have broke his neck. Sir, you ain't going to accomplish nothing out of that. If you would have, listen, man, this ain't, stop watching the
being
movies, man.
captured at a motel.
This ain't
4
mall
days
cop,
later.
man.
He was later handed a 6-year prison sentence for his efforts. As for the daring deputy, he suffered 4 broken ribs and a concussion. While Nicholas Garrison's
Come on,
actions
man.
resulted in a deputy's
He got
hospitalization,
6 years
what
for that.
happens when an escaped convict causes a serious car crash? Like in the case of Cyrus Matthews, who is facing misdemeanor charges in Wadsworth Municipal Court in Ohio. The 19-year-old was just sentenced to 60 days in jail for a road rage case.
I'm sorry for, acting immature on the road.
Hey, he tweaking. He only got 60 days? He ran from that?
I understand that,
Oh, honestly, though, they was probably about to take his little butt.
being on the road, you do have other people's lives in your hand. And, I should have thought about that. Is there, any way that we could reverse this jail time?
Well, you're going to have to go to jail today. If you need to get out to attend the hearing, we can consider furloughs. Okay, but right now you're going to go to jail right.
However, what Matthews did next left everyone stunned.
Okay? You have to go today, right? Hey,
After learning his fate, Matthews straight up just walked out of the courtroom. The judge threatened him with felony charges, but Matthews had other ideas.
You have him charged with escape.
Oh, he got up out of there, didn't he?
Get back in this court.
Come on, man. They was going to only give you 60 days, my boy.
Defendant had a moment of hesitation as the court bailiff tried to reason with him. However, as Matthews' girlfriend followed him out, the two ran over to the parking lot, got into their car, and escaped.
And she left with him. She about to go to jail right along with him. She a ride or die.
Police sprung into action and a high-speed chase ensued.
He was sentenced to jail and took off. I saw him turn north onto
a lineman from Maple. He was in an older gray four-door vehicle.
28, he's not. He's running red lights at Hartman, passing on the right at Williams Reserve. My speed's 90, trying to catch up. Wadsworth, I think we're going to have a code 2. We're going to have a code 2 at Akron.
Oh, snap. Come on, bro. It went from 60 days to no telling how long, bro. Cause they could reckless driving. That could be attempt to murder.
When police finally caught up with the suspect, they found a horrific scene.
The crash mangled 2 vehicles, leaving parts scattered across Akron Road near I-76 and knocking down a gas station sign. An innocent mother, father, and their baby in an SUV suffered minor injuries.
Matthews had crashed his car into
With
another
a baby,
SUV,
too?
which had a couple and a toddler inside. Thankfully, they were not seriously injured.
Where's he at? All right, we're going to have multiple vehicles, airbag deployment. Ma'am, are you okay? Okay. She's okay. All right, we got squads coming. Ashley, help them get out. Help them get out. He's up here.
As the gravity of his actions dawned on him, Matthews broke down.
Breathe in and out. 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 Wadsworth, I'm going to need multiple squads.
See, that's what she get.
Okay.
She ain't had no business going with him.
Okay.
Stop all that moaning, little homie.
What was going on? Why were you taking off?
Because they're trying to lock me up for 90 days and I have a whole life.
So what happened?
I tried to run my...
Why?
90 days. Now, my boy, you about to get
Matthews was
years.
further charged with aggravated felonious assault and sentenced to 425 days in jail.
I ain't gonna lie, they irritated me a little bit by not saying the years. Throwing that up there.
While Cyrus Matthews' court
But they only gave him a year and some
painful
change, though?
lesson, what happens when a wheelchair-bound convict runs for his freedom?
Hey, he was capping. He was capping about his injuries.
Like the case of Joel Delgado.
I ain't
who's
gonna
being
lie though. You
wheelchaired
gotta
to court
respect
for
you.
the
Hey, you gotta
Arkansas.
respect OG though.
Delgado, who was in jail
He
facing
figured something
burglary
out.
and firearms charges.
I ain't gonna lie. You can't trust a guy with a face and a head like that. He got a dome on him. Megamind. Megamind. Y'all can't trust a guy like that, man. Look at his face. No, did he? Look at his face and look at his Megamind head. You can't trust a guy like that, man.
Allegedly told police he wasn't feeling well and couldn't move his legs.
Fake illness or fake injury, that was most likely what happened.
Now, being wheeled into the courthouse, Delgado
you gotta
distracted the officer
respect
by
it.
saying he had lost his shoe.
You gotta respect it. Hey, listen, you gotta respect him.
What'd you say, OJ?
He tricked the system.
Hey, you see a shoe back there? Where is it?
However, what happened next is every law enforcement officer's nightmare.
And got up out of there.
As the officer bent down to pick up his shoe, Delgado sprang up and made a run for it. The officer ran after Delgado, but he was nowhere to be found.
Oh, I'm gonna catch you, baby. I'm gonna shoot your bitch ass.
What up, Mr. Officer? I think that's a brother. Hey, hold up, brother. You know, your brother came out a little bit. Hey, listen, remember, you are a police officer, sir. You ain't supposed to be saying that. You say, I'll shoot you. Hold up now, brother. You ain't in the streets.
Hey, can you call the police for me? Call the police for me.
You
Hey,
are the
call
police.
Call the police. What way it go?
He gotta be
Already without a radio,
he gotta be a
the
security
officer had a
officer or
hard time
something.
calling for backup.
Hey, look. The wheelchair dude got up and ran. Yeah. I couldn't catch his ass. And my radio was in the mother. I had my camera on though. He jumped the rail. It's on my camera, bro. Oh, what's that, man?
And while authorities saw the lighter side of things,
got busy.
Delgado was gone for a good few hours. He was later caught from the other side of town, charged with felony escape, and was once again put in a wheelchair.
The 41-year-old is being wheeled into an ambulance, claiming to be injured and unable to walk.
While Joel Delgado successfully managed to deceive an officer, what happens when a judge has to chase after the suspect? Like in the case of Tanner Jacobson and Cody Howard.
They must be
who were
paying
in
the
Lewis County
judge big
courthouse
bucks
for driving on suspended licenses. As Judge R.W. Buzzard was about to address them, something unexpected happened.
Anybody else see the military guy there?
Handcuffed and dressed in
Mr.
prison
Woman,
uniform,
why you
the
stop
two
him? That's his
defendants
duty.
made a run for it. Without a second thought, Judge Buzzard sprang into action.
Look at that young military man right there. He should have been the one. What are you doing?
Outside the courtroom, the prison shoes got the better of Howard.
Now I got him tooted up. Look at you. You're looking dumb. Got you tooted up in the air.
The judge followed the two suspects down the flight of stairs and caught up with
Done
Howard
for.
just as he was about to escape.
Had him tooted up in the air, man. Hey, man, get him a raise, man.
Jacobson fled on foot for a few blocks before coming back to his senses and surrendering.
I only get like 4 blocks and then I stop. Like I just stopped on my own. I'm like, what am I doing right now?
The reason behind their actions? Your guess is as good as theirs.
It was just a split second like decision. I don't even know why I did it. Like I would be out of here if I wouldn't have ran.
I didn't try to escape to get out. I tried to escape to get well, and I tried to do what I could, do what I could do to get my drug addiction.
Initially,
Yeah, he definitely on that pack. You can tell. It took him almost 30 seconds to say a couple of words.
facing only a 30-day jail sentence, the two ultimately ended up with significantly larger prison terms. While Tanner Jacobson and Cody Howard's moment of insanity earned them more jail time, what happens when a deputy with an iron grip prevents an escape? Like in the case of Derek Wright, who was facing speeding charges in a Louisville, Kentucky courtroom. The mood in the court was pretty chill that day.
Yeah. Take it fried up and then kind of crumble it. And then you push it in.
Bacon makes everything better. Let's be real.
True that.
But as the judge was looking at his paperwork, Wright attempted to walk away.
Whoa, where are you going?
Where you going? No, not to the restaurant. No,
No.
have a seat. Okay. So I can't go to the restaurant? Okay. Well, can I make a copy of my mom? In a minute.
It was discovered that in addition to his speeding charge, Wright had an outstanding warrant for domestic violence.
You can do it.
But Wright believed there was some kind of mistake.
The case got dismissed. We're verifying it. I went to court for that Tuesday. It was dismissed.
Sir, I need you to calm down.
We always verify. Yeah, but if it's dismissed, you're good. If not, I'm gonna take it into custody. I need to call my mama if I'm gonna get arrested because this is something new to me because this is the only thing that I was supposed to go to court for.
Eventually, it turned out the warrant was indeed active.
It's unserved, so it's still good.
Okay.
Sir, you need to calm down, okay? They're gonna go ahead, they're gonna execute this. They'll let you take some time to call your mom.
But Wright had other ideas.
The question is, sir, is how far did you think you was going to go?
But a deputy with a strong grip managed to bring him down. Two more deputies ultimately subdued the situation.
Give me your other arm.
I got it. Hold your arms out. One before you can cancel that.
How far you thought you was about to go, sir?
but it was not under control. Wright kept struggling until a deputy pulled out his taser.
We done? Are we done? All right, you won't get you up. You're gonna walk back there real nice, okay?
Wright was removed from court, and he was not a happy man. Wright's antics slapped him with additional charges of third-degree assault, resisting arrest, criminal mischief, and disorderly conduct. While Derek Wright received 50,000 volts of electricity for his actions, what happens when a crazy attempt to escape goes wrong? Like in the case of
I ain't gonna lie, that boy got some balance on him, don't he?
We're at a pretrial hearing in Jefferson Circuit Court in Louisville, Kentucky. The brothers were facing serious charges of drug possession and trafficking. Now in court, the prosecution attempted to increase Mario's bond from $500 to $15,000 after he faced new charges of burglary.
In your order, it specifically says no further violations of the law. He picked up new charges. He violated the law.
But the defense argued the new recommended bond was too high, as the burglary charges were invalid.
They don't have the victim because he left town because he's a drug dealer. I mean, we might as well say $100,000 full cash, Judge. It's an amount that Mr. Guzman can't post. That's not the purpose of bond. The purpose of bond is to make sure that someone comes to court.
However, the judge agreed with the prosecutor and raised Mario's bond to $5,000.
I agree. New charges obviously have been picked up. Current bond is not appropriate. It will be $5,000 full cash.
Mario then stood up to be taken into custody. But he had no intention of going to prison.
First off, where Big Bro thought he was going?
The 6-foot,
You won't go too far,
190-pound
my boy.
defendant rode the gallery benches and headed towards the door before deputies wrestled him to the ground. As one of them pulled out a taser, the courtroom erupted.
He's okay. He's okay.
Jose Guzman tried to calm his brother down.
Why she crying?
Sorry, man. Shut up!
No. Mario's wife became so distraught that she had to be handcuffed.
No, my baby.
Finally, deputies managed to remove Mario from the courtroom. He faced additional charges of attempted assault and criminal mischief, and his bond was increased to $7,500. While Mario Guzman got his wife arrested for his
Where did he think he was going?
What happens when officers come face to face with a Satanist? Like in the case of Leonid Greiser, who's on trial for murder.
I rebuke him. I rebuke him. I rebuke you, sir. I rebuke you.
Murder in Russia. As per reports, the 18-year-old teenager his sister at their apartment in Moscow.
I rebuke you, sir. I rebuke you.
Claiming that Satan had ordered him to do it. Greiser was found with his sister's body covered with demonic symbols, painted with blood. During questioning, Greiser was seen smiling and free of remorse.
Зачем так с сестрой расправились?
Greiser claimed he had to kill his sister to get rid of his self-doubts.
Ну а что должен зарезать ее, убить или как?
Нет, избавиться от сомнений.
От каких сомнений?
Себе.
Police also found drugs at his apartment, which may have been a factor. but Greiser said he was aware of what he was doing.
Зачем вы так с ней расправились?
Потому что я должен. Себе должен. Я должен так себе. Я осознанно это сделал.
In court, Greiser was put behind a glass cage to prevent him from escaping, but the defendant had other ideas.
Не лезь, не надо.
Куда ты лезешь? Сел.
When his first attempt to escape was thwarted, Greiser took the high road.
Я. Слышь, что говорю?
Then they don't got not one fit person in there.
He somehow
Come
managed
on,
to
man.
squeeze through the roof of the cage and tried to escape through the false ceiling of the courtroom.
Throw some holy water on him or something, man.
Stunned officers desperately tried to get to the escaping prisoner. One of them managed to pull his pants down, but struggled to hold Greiser.
See, man, if I was the head of that police station, everybody getting fired on the guys. For one thing, they should have put handcuffs on his legs. I know that's a little freaky, but I'm just saying, you feel me?
Finally, more officers arrived and threatened to tase the suspect.
Помогите мне! Помогите мне! Помогите мне! Дайте руку! Дайте руку! Дайте мне руку! Пускайся, говорю! Возьми, бля! Куда нажать? Дайте руку! Сейчас, я тебе дам руку.
Eventually, Greiser gave up, crawled back into his glass cell, and was asked to pull his pants back up.
Ко мне, бля! Все. Сука, все, я спускаюсь. Я тебе дам сейчас. Я спускаюсь. Быстро, блядь! А где он залазит? Да он сверху пролез через это. Ты что, дурак, не открывайте, зайдите в клетку, блядь. Здесь, держите вот здесь. Ходи сюда. Ходи сюда, одевай. Шаны, одевай.
When the dust settled, Greiser was handcuffed to prevent any further shenanigans. Ultimately, a judge sentenced Greiser to compulsory psychiatric medical treatment every 6 months. While Leonid Greiser's antics may bring
I need
some
to send him
changes
to
the
the
cage's
to the
design,
church.
what happens when a drug-fueled convict attempts to escape? Like in the case of 35-year-old Daniel Nicholson, who's facing weapons charges in Adelaide, Australia. Already out on bail, Nicholson was today in court to learn whether his pretrial release was to continue. To his shock, the judge decided to revoke bail.
I revoke bail. No, you can stop.
Nicholson protested in disbelief, but the judge refused to listen.
What's going on about?
Take a seat. Take a seat.
Miss, please, miss.
Please, miss. I'll tell you what please, miss is.
This is when things got crazy. Realizing he was about to go to prison, Nicholson launched himself over the glass dock, overpowered 2 officers, and landed on the bar table before
Come on,
being
my boy.
tackled to the floor.
You're not
Amidst
fit
all that
enough to be
chaos,
doing
the
that,
woman
man.
made a plea on Nicholson's behalf. Eventually, officers were able to get things under control.
Grab the cuffs. Don't do anything silly.
The incident saw one officer suffering a broken foot, while another sustained a jaw injury. Nicholson faced additional charges of attempting to escape from custody and recklessly causing harm to a prescribed emergency worker. He later pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 21 months in prison. While Daniel Nicholson's actions could be blamed on drug use, what happens when a convict takes advantage of the law?
Oh, he got up out of there.
Like in the case of 28-year-old Eddie Villalobos, who's facing a murder trial.
Oh, he's 28. Oh, he got fresh legs. That boy got up out of there. If he was smart, he would have moved the chair.
Stabbed a man to death. Now in court,
where he would have had a middle of a
deputies
second to move the chair. You feel me? Come on, man. You gotta be smarter than that, my boy.
His shackles were then removed because, under Oregon law, a defendant should not be restrained in front of the jury to avoid prejudice. However, Villalobos was not the one to play by the rules. Just seconds after his hand and leg restraints
whoever that
removed,
second cop
Villalobos
is, slow.
over a chair and bolted towards the door. He raced through the hallway as deputies desperately pursued him.
Yeah, she slowed in a box of rocks.
Villalobos made it down the stairs and exited through the lobby, closing the door behind him.
See, that's high IQ, man. That's a high IQ play. That's a high IQ play right there.
Before finally escaping the building. A 2-hour manhunt ensued before authorities got a call that a person was trying to break into an apartment next door. When police arrived, they found Villalobos hiding under a blanket inside a closet.
Okay, I mean, he ain't the smartest guy in the world.
Charged with first-degree burglary and second-degree escape.
This is the moment Villalobos was taken into custody after a 2-hour search. The Washington County Sheriff's Office says he was hiding in a hallway and he was arrested without incident.
A few months later, Villalobos was convicted of the murder charge and sentenced to life in prison, with the possibility of parole after 25 years.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. If they gave me life, I'm trying something too. Hey, why not?
While Eddie Villalobos was recaptured quickly by an efficient police force, what happens when lawyers have to bring a convict down?
I said, hey, stop, man, don't do this. But he didn't even give me a chance, really. And
like in the case of Israel Pointer, who was at the Oklahoma County Courthouse for a bond hearing. Facing robbery and firearms charges, the 19-year-old just learned his bond was revoked. Realizing he was about to go to jail, Pointer made a break for it. Bursting through the courtroom door, Pointer escaped the clutches of one deputy while narrowly missing another.
See, she just put the Glock. They just put the Glock in the, you feel me, in the safe.
Pointer then ran into 2 more deputies who managed to catch him, but he proved to be too slippery for them. Once again, Pointer managed to break free.
Oh, he must have used to play football or something.
About to taste freedom, Pointer then encountered a group of attorneys. Instead of getting out of the way, Oklahoma County District Attorney David Prater grabbed Pointer and refused to let go.
For one thing, man, you running out of there, man, and you got a whole jacket on, man. I'm taking off the whole shirt, the kaboom, y'all. Y'all not grabbing on nothing.
you know, working in this courthouse is a lot like being in the Wild West again. You just never know what's going to happen. Just stepped in.
Pointer was finally taken into custody and additionally charged with resisting arrest. While a vigilant lawyer stood between a defendant and his freedom, What happens when a convict shows Olympic-level athleticism to escape? Like in the case of Gregory
Oh, he an
Wright,
airbender,
who's
Mr.
facing trial for
Mr.
armed robbery in Detroit, Michigan.
Hold up. Are they showing the same person? Hold up. What? They're not showing the same person, are they? That don't look nothing like, bro.
Happens when a convict shows Olympic-level athleticism to escape. Like in the case of Gregory
Y'all see this? And then
Wright, who's facing trial for armed robbery.
I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but that don't look like him.
In Detroit, Michigan. Back in 1995, 22-year-old Wright reportedly robbed a man at gunpoint and stole his vehicle. While fleeing from police, Wright slammed into a police cruiser and opened fire, hitting an officer in the arm. A day later, Wright was arrested and charged with robbery and firearms-related offenses. While being taken to court, Wright showed zero remorse for his actions.
All I got to say is I have no remorse for shooting that police officer. He got what he deserved. If I had the opportunity to kill him, I'd kill him.
At his pretrial hearing, the judge set Wright's bond at a staggering $50,000. Knowing for certain he was going to jail, Wright made a break for it.
Yeah, that boy used to do track.
As he was being shown the door which led to his imprisonment, Wright decided to take the opposite route. After escaping the clutches of an officer, Wright made an impressive leap to clear the barricade. But unfortunately, he fell straight into the arms of officers. It finally took 7 officers to subdue the defendant. Wright's bond was eventually removed and he was ordered to remain in prison. As for his trial, Wright was ultimately convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment. While Gregory Wright displayed great athleticism in court, what happens when an escape attempt is straight out of the movies? For that courthouse in Columbus, Ohio, where a group of female defendants were on their way to jail after getting arraigned. Among them was 39-year-old Mobley, who was indicted for aggravated theft, and 40-year-old Morrissey, who was charged with drunk driving. However,
she looked like she was drunk.
Had no plans to go to prison. Shackled to each other at the wrist, Mobley and Morrissey first stepped back at the back of the line. Then, in a desperate attempt to escape, the two women slipped under the prison bus. Shockingly, the court officers, not noticing that they were 2 inmates short, kept loading the bus with more prisoners. Oblivious that 2 prisoners were under the bus instead of inside of it, the bus pulled out onto the streets.
Come on, man. They smart, man. Hey, listen. They smart.
A few minutes later, it stopped at a red light when somehow managing to unshackle herself, Morrissey was seen running away from the scene.
Come on now.
However, a local private detective who just happened to pass by noticed Morrissey and chased after her. She was eventually captured and handed over to police.
Within seconds
Shake
of her
my
escape,
head, man.
Meyer walks the defeated captive back to the courthouse. But nobody at the sheriff's office seems to notice they're missing prisoners.
As for Mobley, she was found hiding in the bushes at the side of the freeway. The escape attempt had left her with a broken back. She
Dang,
was sent to the hospital.
they not smart at all.
Dust settled, both women were charged with felony escape. While Tracy Mobley and Mary Morrissey risked their lives for freedom,